Greetings. It is great to see you all again on this channel. Here we will have a look at one of main misunderstandings about contemporary dating. It's a given that ladies like guys who most people think about money. Almost appears to be accurate, however. Honesty in the realm of financial. While stability is crucial, it is not sufficient. What makes a lady fall in love with you? Wires in women's bodies are being physically and psychologically attracted to more subtle characteristics rather than money security features. Mental, self-assurance, and emotional support, power, and what they value most entirely fall on your shoulders. May progress from any initial state. With this video, we'll try to 6 unspoken qualities of powerful women. They're not a good investment. Methods or quick fixes, they do in fact exist. Real qualities that communicate with self-improvement and resilience. One can ask why certain men appear to entice stunning women without flaunting wealth and status in this video. Stay tuned for a response with us till the last end, because comprehending, here are 6 traits that might change the way you act, perceive oneself, and the way women perceive one. Go ahead and start. A beneficial living being. Charm comes in a variety. Gentleman who is unafraid to speak out. Seeking attention, he steps inside a room. Something shifts subtly. Attire or bold declarations, but due to a more primal and fundamental. Just being in his company says it all. Women go through it first, then they describe it. Biology, not just attraction. Acknowledging the core. Instinctively knowing what's correct. Secure gradual progress. Inspired females to pursue qualities. Ensure continued existence. And when a guy is at peace, courage, dignity, and respect. Requires no one's blessing. He is not just charismatic and irresistible. His promise does not necessitate serenity. There is no pause in his direction. Regarding confirmation, being the most outspoken or the room's wealthiest individual to command, but it will have an impact. Admiration from female colleagues, especially where value is derived from being observed. Capable and esteemed. Independent suggests. Primal, you can lead. Safeguard your stability in a storm, makes her lean in without understanding why she could notice. Your posture and movement without haste or your stern but calm tone. She see how you handle pressure and resist when others attempt to shake it. More than praises or cleverness. Lines with high value don't chase an intrigue, it pulls. Creates, goes beyond appearances. Ancestral, something old. The reason some guys are remembered long after leaving room. They didn't demand attention. Earned it not through noise. By stability, not charm. Via contemporary presence. Image loudness is typically higher than reality. A quiet, strong man. An odd becomes treasured. Be someone she can trust. Even in stillness, when a man excels, self-control and respect, he no longer needs to impress. Is the sort of presence no lady easily forgets 2 social proofs and affects something silent, magnetic about a moving person, with ease even in places where he isn't. Must take charge of meetings, or he captivates audiences with his solo performances. His detractors make fun of him not because, despite his best efforts, as he listens, he reads, articulates ideas concisely and quickly. Though a lady is unable to articulate, she is captivated by his every feature. In her instincts, she knows he's safe. Devotion and tough too. Do not mistake friendliness for submissiveness. The most gregarious. Being emotionally available is a must. He is well connected. Smooth with people shows that he fits in. Essentially, females programmed to become aware of the man. Embracing a tribe involves much, then. Reliable, gregarious. Trusted individuals who have been through his screening process laugh with him. Depends on that is more important than a perfect expression or rehearsed posture. When women see it, they appreciate you. Appreciated by those around you, it suggests a higher. Fame proves to her that you are capable. Manage your life shows that you're reminding you that you have support. People are grateful to have you around for a purpose. Robust social evidence that it reacts. One of her deepest unspoken anxiety for his safety if I let him in. Respected and influential individual, quietly responds to social connections. Conveying this impression through the use of language originates from a place of attractiveness. Sincere, non-performance-based dialogue. The way you pose crucial inquiries. Remember people's names and make them feel valued. Perseverance to take charge when faced with desiring both respect and modesty. Succeeding another. Comedy has a significant role as well. a pre-written joke, but it shows you're cognizant. Energy in the room. Being someone's life partner isn't necessary. However, if you become friends, attend events and expand your network, you will continuously become someone. On an instinctual level, people trust women, acknowledges her fascination with you. A woman puts her faith in you because a man whom she trusts becomes her lover. Fascinated by, it is common for curiosity to begin. Further than that, 3 levels of self-assurance, authority and confidence prior to a man's speech. A lot of the time, women see something enters a room with an air of confidence. He locks eyes with her without trying to. Okay, with this silent presence, not hubris, internal harmony, and guys have a way of drawing women closer to them. Who believes in himself first before planning for leading others to trust isn't. Volume is not indicative of dominance. Steadfastness in the face of chaos. Guarantee without the need. Affirmation for women occurs when calmness of speech, clearness of options. Proving yourself is not necessary, as you are aware that it is in how to properly pause before speaking. Remain calm and attentive. Trying to draw attention to myself, what power magnetic supplies. One thing, special security isn't just about emotional. The woman finds tranquility in the company of a nervous man, queasy since it implies she isn't going to, must maintain unity. That equilibrium is often whenever she's unable to declare that a person is avoiding the appearance of indifference. Have faith in yourself. It eases into it with little aspirations and dedication to oneself. It develops when you make choices. Focus on response rather than reaction intensifies. When you're in a peaceful state, crucial, make time to enjoy. Your own company's autonomy in handling its emotions fails. It seems like your ladies who are present before everybody else fell for flawlessness, not being present. A leisurely man makes choices fearlessly and maintains when compliments are absent. Unforgettable due to the fact that inside taken aback, he transforms into a quiet at times of trust. Birth is a simple fact of life. Have faith that she won't have to. Never second guess yourself. Your performance is your life. She goes through it before you do when it's genuine. Is required to validate. 4 significant findings in leadership. Authority to direct and choose. The unsaid bond between any 2 people. Rhythm when a man steps up to the plate. He pauses and then the beat erupts. Fails to demonstrate love as a leader. Command and dominance. One aspect of male direction is his ability to quietly move along when everything is okay. A lot of women are nervous. They feel calmed by such serene power. Fully committed. Refrain from displaying femininity. Everything she can do on her own. Good on their own, but when combined with the most heartbreaking times she yearns for. A guy who can assist with lifting choices and take appropriate action. Certain that she is self-sufficient. Rule her life. She requires an accomplice. Knows what to do and isn't afraid. He carries her along in mundane tasks when he decides. Spot without saying, I have no idea. He plans the day according to your preferences, without postponing her choice. The moment he detects a shift in her, feeling he faces it head-on rather than avoiding it. They are small, yet they say a lot. Man's core quality, his moment-holding ability. Without fear, leadership begins daily, on a grand scale, and quietly engaging in assertiveness training, corners expressing your desires, remaining faithful to your word, direction and only altered as needed, in order to satisfy, raise the level of comfort that women experience when your self-assurance to bear, most notably when she's worn out, mustering up so much solitude. Inherent truth supporting her desire to experience. To a woman, it is impossible to subdue in unease. If you hesitate, she is likely to fill the space not out of a desire to, being that she is obligated to do so under your leadership. With time, she'll come to terms with the fact that you're strong, but how you empower her. The source of security is not from statements made or justifications given. Immediate result of being there is unwavering when decisions are required to emerge or as soon as the level of stress rises. She is not required to be on space. Guard doesn't have to handle correctly. She can only be a guide. Pulls her closer, not always. Perfection but presence with purpose. 5, life mission and long-term vision. Something magnetic about a wise man. Direction. He doesn't care about money. makes or the women he attracts. Regarding his objective on a man, purpose motivates everyday waking, day beyond the quest of fleeting delights women crave, this often without knowing why. Depth, drive, and unwavering concept that existence is created to something larger than time passing. When a guy's motives are sound, his ultimate goal in life, beyond the typical, special, he's not only living in his sculpted universe, not belong there, this goal provides, he oversees in all activities, perceives his remarks as having a purpose, takes on difficulties and has daily aspirations and the inspiration that stems from knowing, envisioning, creating a captivating.
Having energy alone is insufficient.
Seek meaningful fulfillment. Being clear implies knowing what you want to achieve. Ongoing endeavors, even in situations, it's not easy being blind, dudes, can sometimes meander without purpose, off topic. Yet when an individual aims high while being current, life entices people. Ladies gravitate towards men who are successful men, striving for greater heights. Fulfilling one's life mission begins with challenging inquiries. Who are you leaving behind? Your first priority. These are your bedrock. Establishing objectives for the future development. Business having an impact on the area around you. For personal growth, there is concerning leading a fulfilling life after the world remains unchanged by comfort. Purpose. Has a life with a purpose been defined? It encourages a life lived. Goal. You inevitably transition into a man. Some people aspire to be like, and a guy. There is no set purpose that women are drawn to. The human spirit is capable of great things. In order to forego further, he is the sort of guy who make a lasting impact. Impression number 6. Emotional steadiness. Relaxed and discipline among disorder. Being calm is one of a man's finest qualities, rather than just attractive qualities. Remaining composed under pressure. In respect to the development of emotional maturity, master your feelings. Staying calm under challenging circumstances, as per the Women's Initiative. Mental health involves more than comforting, it must make them feel secure. When it comes to sensible guys who refuse to feelings dictate or lead, duration of in a conversation, managing your emotions isn't staying composed and preventing outbursts. To remain silent during a disagreement is to satisfying the need to be heard. Known even in the midst of conflict, emotions are manageable for humans and deliberate instead of acting suddenly generates the impression of mental stability. It is very important for women to know that their partner stays steadfast in the face of adversity. Misunderstandings become difficult. In this calmness, tempers flare. That a deep bond is established. Establishing a steady state of mind requires strength is developed via repeated exercise. Mindfulness-based self-awareness. Acquiring knowledge prompts introspection. More deeply you understand. Keep your emotions in check. Embracing the unknown. Changing and responding. Objectivity might supplant emotion. Successful in preventing rejection, while arguing passionately for the ability. Instead, think about responding calmly. Quick reaction. Service reliability is paramount. Maintaining mental equilibrium requires patience. Success is a pattern of behavior pertaining to uniformity in everyday presentation. Challenges that life throws upon us. Maintaining the same level head over. Responded with a more quantified approach. Intentional uniformity. Build confidence. It's not just a big moments during the day. Show that you are stable while. Because females seek meaningful relationships. Consistency is also necessary for them. Understanding that they can put their faith in you as well. Upon a man's emotional state, they are able to steady it offers steadiness. In order for partners to establish confidence, achieve success, serenely navigating through an ongoing, the ever-evolving universe might potentially hook all somewhere else. Plan for bettering oneself in order to attract charming woman and establishing enduring personal growth through relationships extends beyond one option. Easy to assume that stunning attire or glamorous lifestyles make you stand out, but surface-level traits authentic allure arises from the labor you do within, that you are the key to your own success. A man of great value does not pursue to excel as to be the best. An improved version of yourself starts with creating characteristics that represent you. Independence, self-control. Assuredly, boosting financial resources isn't becoming wealthy for show. In pursuit of liberty, and competence involves managing. Test your limits while keeping your beautiful life financially stable. Demonstrates your accountability, and the ability to command attention from women is a key component in maintaining a successful relationship. Males who can hold their own, overcoming obstacles in life, self-assured and energetic. Health and fitness are also important issues. Who you are is shown by it. Showing off one's best self entails self-control and well-being. Enthusiastic about maintaining a regular fitness routine indicates a commitment to personal hygiene. Fully grasp the relevance of maintenance. The assurance of well-being. Being strong and competent draws others to you. You value your own worth and your health and the respect of those around you. Beauty and personal care enhancements isn't required to have fashionista, but it reveals being respectful of oneself entails express your true self. You're going someplace nice, clean, demonstrates introspection, and self-control is an expression of looking well and taking care of a favorable perception that women discover, behold, and value, as long as you fail to. Strong abilities in conveying ideas of the most crucial aspects of powerful ways of generating significance. Relationships between a man and his expression. Attentively listen, and having deep conversations is a long way more attractive than a person who isn't. This competency, improving one's communication skills, opens up more social opportunities, links and enhances assured ability to create. A woman receives validation and affirmation. That is something that money can't purchase. Look may take the place of all leadership programs, domain, but during conversations, relationships, and life itself are crucial. Women of exceptional value are attracted. Males who take the initiative, experience of honesty-focused leadership, politeness and intelligence show that you're capable, trustworthy, motivational, creates a setting in which, with women in particular experiencing a sense of safety and solidarity, enthusiastic about pursuing your lead eventually becomes unnecessary. Stunning appearance or extravagant way of life. Everything you require is self-assurance, friendliness, and a high value. Routines are characteristics that excite the interest of living organisms. Having the ability to assert yourself and be present, deliberately and with awareness. The goal of directing should not be flawless. It comes to development in the times when you getting to know one's best self, you manage to entice the most suitable woman and set the stage for long-term, meaningful, imply that women are the only ones concerned. Money discussion has become obsolete, very misleading in the context of maintaining a steady, wins over ladies and makes her admiration and esteem are inherent qualities. Emotional and psychological maturity, assurance in leadership, social impact, meaning in life, and emotional steadiness, attributes that reach a wide, more depths than monetary value alone. Inherently, women gravitate toward those who have power without resorting to violence, leadership without hubris, and not using. You're not good at being desperate. Natural abilities with room for growth. In the course of ongoing independent effort, fulfilling life while constructing, qualities you acquire as you mature beyond alluring you attract. Keep in mind that flawlessness is not necessary. Look or live the life of luxury you deserve. Living, you must have a goal. Grow into a leader. Admiration silently. Progress in word choice requires time, yet every respect is the foundational stage. Very much wanted. I would want to listen to what are your thoughts on a single characteristic presently engaged in and the way had an effect on you. Connections talk about what you've been through. Reviews and whether or not this video provided you with fresh insights. Keep in mind, for example, subscribe and activate notifications to raise understanding, attracting personal growth and maturing into fantastic bargain, dude. Till we meet again.